Who? Chargers.
Yeah. He wants on you, boy.
Yeah, he throwing all them down. He ain't gonna, if he threw 11 interceptions against Melvin, what you think he gonna do against me? He better run that motherfucker. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
He throwing 10, 11 interceptions a game. I heard it pretty good, but I'm gonna slow it down on him. But I heard he like to gamble. You know, you can't gamble against us, yo. I'll call you after this game. Go off, put in the party. But I heard you like to gamble. You know, you can't gamble against us, yo.
NFL football has come with
Put in the party. But I heard you like to gamble. You know, you can't gamble against us, yo.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
With a play fake to Jacobs. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Damn.
Completed to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down.
Yes, the middle linebacker right there.
Conversion. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. But no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Got man open. It's Darren Waller. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they do there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. They begin with a quick throw out left. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers, but you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces, so that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it, so that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. Shotgun snap to Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing again on second down. Locke will find Lindsey here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, Locke. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Again, it's Locke. And the Raiders have got him. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Locke. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Down Broncos.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They get this out left, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown reception, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one is the fair catch. A single throw and take it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down. And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Ward. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Second and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go down at the 28. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr.
Come on, man.
It's Jacobs.
That's some bullshit.
His first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Made by Jeff Heath. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Lock. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Very quickly here, and that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good edge steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Lindsey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influence?
This is caught inside the 15. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Is going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Block now to throw. And down he goes. Brought down. Raiders sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Lock eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Judy. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful.
Good.
It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a play fake. Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 40.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Yeah, hello? Okay, call. Yeah. I'm going to go pick up the rest of it. Call him. You call him?
Next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter.
Howard.
For us up here in the booth, it's been fun.
Okay.
The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going to
You talked to Don this morning?
Right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
Okay. All right.
they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Philip Lindsey, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Block. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Okimafawu. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of it.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better.
65 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fake here. Direct snap to the upwind. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So
I did it right.
Still, maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Carr.
Ah, you had that.
The Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
36-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
We'll give it up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Steps away to his left. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this time
You gotta get that.
it's complete. And
Oh, Lord.
not before they're inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 18-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now Carr on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. First of the row.
Yeah, shit.
Touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point put through by Succo. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Oh, shit.
Yard line. The Buccaneers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 30 on 2nd down. This is the tight end fan. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Good luck to you.
They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage,
2 yards on
the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Shotgun now for Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Darren Lee able to record his 5th sack of the season.
28-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And for the 3rd time, Fraser. Across up the purple on their zone goal line. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And judging by our scoreline, they have 6-0 in their future. As they look to grind this one down a little, they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Locke going to throw it here.
You fuck your X Factor, man. Fuck your X Factor. Damn.
About the 3-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
X Factor, you be doing dumb shit.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Raiders 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And that'll be incomplete. We do flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. You put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss here will move them back to 500.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Don't ask me a thing. I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? So I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? Got rich, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we called her the rhythm. She called up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Wait. Need a light here to catch my buzz. He's right here to catch my cuz. Now they don't really.
Missed out on my fucking X Factor, man. Throwing 1 interception. I hate this motherfucker. Had an X Factor game, missed about 1 interception.